My name is Taylor Rohr, and in this video, we're going to be looking at a very useful command line utility called netstat. Now, as a computer forensics investigator, as soon as a incident is reported, you need to start collecting information regarding network connections to and from the affected system. One reason is because the information can expire over time, and if too much time passes, then you're going to have a problem with that, and the information is going to be lost. So, and with netstat, it's a very useful utility, and it's perhaps the most well-known tool for collecting information regarding network connections on a Windows system. So, like I said, it's a command line based utility. So we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and open up the command line. Hit the Windows key right there, or you can just click on the start over here in the left hand corner of the screen. Just type in CMD and hit enter. And there you go. That's got the command line utility window open. So like with most of all, or like all the other command line utilities that we've used, you just type in netstat like so, and it's going to bring up all the connections that are being right now. Now, netstat. Now, excuse me. Let me back up for just 1 second. This utility is, for the most part, straightforward and is easy to use, and it provides a simple view of the TCP and user datagram protocol, or UDP connections, if that's easier for you, and their state, network traffic, the statistics, and so forth. It's a native tool, meaning that it's provided as part of the operating system distribution, so you don't have to worry about downloading it like we've had to do in previous videos with the PS Logged On utility. Now, the most common way to run netstat, as I've learned over the years, is by using the -A and O switch. So I'm just going to go ahead and type that in for you. If you look here where we got the blinking cursor, just type in netstat space -A and O and hit enter, and that didn't take no time at all right there. So I'm just going to scroll back up here to the top so you can kind of see the active connections a little better. Over there you have the PID right there, so which is the identifiers of the process, or PID, the process identifiers. Now, as I have it illustrated here on the screen, let me zoom in for you here for a little bit. Let you look here. Get that right there for you. As you can see, you have your first protocols, the local address, the foreign address, the state, and then you go over here and you have the PIDs. I'm just going to exit out of the zoom there. The output of the netstat -A and O command, which I have illustrated for you here, shows the active network connections, the state of each connection, and on the far right, as you just saw right here, the PID, it shows the PIDs of the processes using the ports. Well, when you're using netstat, what you're looking for in the output of the netstat is any unusual connections you may see. For example, on any system, it's not unusual to see connections going out from a high client port to a remote system connecting on port 80. So the PID of the process using this connection will usually map back to a web browser. So, but however, the investigator can easily be fooled. We're going to move on, and I'm going to show you one more netstat switch here, and this is the netstat dash or space switch R switch. just go ahead and do that. And what this does, let me scroll back up here for you. It shows what this is showing you is the routing table. You can see the IPv6 routing table, and here's your IPv4. Uh, like I said, this displays your routing table and will show you whether any persistent routes are enabled on the system. The information this can provide for you may be very useful information to an investigator or simply to an administrator who just may be troubleshooting a network problem or so forth. I've heard about people seeing systems that have been set up to transfer files to another location as part of businesses, and the only way that the process would work was if a persistent route was enabled on the system, since the persistent route redirected certain traffic over a virtual private network. So netstat offers a lot of utilities or a lot of information for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to scroll back down here. And of course, you can also, with any of the command line utilities, you can just do netstat // and then put a question mark in there, and that's going to bring up all of the different switches you can use with netstat. So I hope some of this information will be useful to you. Like I said, this is just some ideas that you can use as investigator in training, hopefully. So anyways, have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks.